Welcome to Mole Children's Family. This institution is a special child care institution which takes care of children of street origin, orphans, and single-parented or divorced family children. And these children come into this organization basically because they are vulnerable and needy. The organization offers them basic needs, inclusive of food, clothing, and shelter. We provide education as a way to transform them to become dependable citizens in this country. And this organization began in 1989 by one Dr. Charles Muli, who gave up all his wealth to begin this noble ministry. And it has been now in operation for the last 25 years. Over this period of time, we have seen over 8,000 children go through the system and the programs successfully. Currently, we have over 2,000 children under care and custody of the organization who are undergoing transformation so that they can become worthy people of this nation. Through agricultural activities, we are able to meet the need for sustainable food production and the need for sustainable income through marketing of our products, both locally in our country, in the region, and abroad as export products. Through the initiative of water harvesting, Dr. Muli has initiated construction of water dams, and we have been able to harvest millions of liters of water through those dams, and that water is now what is enabling us to have year-round production for agricultural products. So this technology is worth to adopt by the big-scale farmers and the small-scale farmers, of which in Yatta, if all of us do it, then it will be unique to feed ourselves. We have a combination of a number of crops, high-value crops, crops that are basically for nutrition, short period growing crops that will mature within a very short time, and others that will yield better if grown in the semi-arid region. We have a variety of crops. We have the French beans. This is a classical crop for export, and it does well in the hot area if water is available. And with some water, you can be able to do production of French beans, and they take only 70 days from the day you plant to completing harvesting. And the income from this crop will be great. Apart from the French beans for export, we have various crops. We have cowpeas. Cowpeas is a crop of the arid regions. When the rains are too short, this crop will mature within a period of 1.5 months, where you can harvest the vegetable, and within 2 to 3 months you can harvest the pod or the seed. And this is a classical semi-arid crop that you can take in as the best crop. We have onions. Onions, the bulb onions, will take about 4 to 5 months to mature. And these ones are hardy, and they can survive the heat in the semi-arid region. And with assistance in irrigation, you can attain a very high yield of this crop. It's a cash crop. It's also domestically consumed. It's an essential crop. We have amaranthus for nutrition, for young children and for the elderly. The vegetable is key to all people of all ages as a vegetable. And then the seed, you can harvest and sell it out for money, or you can ground it to make flour or porridge, and even for cakes, bread. It can be used for so many food preparations. We have green grams. The green grams, commonly known as ndengu in this region, they take short time to mature, and they are the hardiest vegetable plant that you have within Yatta region. They grow within a period of 3 months, and you can harvest big yield of the same. And that is one crop that those who keep on planting and planting should consider to rotate that crop with their maize and other crops. We have maize, and this is a grass crop that is consumed by every homestead. Maize is essential. It is part of our meal every day. But the challenge is that many farms choose the wrong variety of maize for this semi-arid area, and the maize does not produce. Beside them putting all the efforts, the Dryland Seed Company, in partnership with MCF, has a variety, KD4, which is resistant to drought and takes 3 months to mature. And this crop is just the best crop to plant. We have cassava. Many farmers do not embrace this crop because it looks like it's of no value. But cassava is a special crop that can also do well in yatta, in the semi-arid. It's harvested for its tubers, which can be made into food and can be also sold for industrial and other milling purposes. We recommend sweet potatoes for so many farms, so many small-scale farmers, because they'll not go out there to look for food for their homesteads, and they can harvest in bits and provide. They can also earn money from the same. The other crops of interest include the cabbages, the spinach, and the kales, and these fall under the family of the brassica family. Every day we are running out back and forth to buy vegetables. But every homestead, every small-scale farmer can provide for their own need and even for a small market by using the small technology of water harvesting in water tank and providing that water to the small farm. Every farmer will be able to produce kales, sukuma wiki as we call it here locally, that you need for your meal every evening. Looking at that, we have a discretion to make on what crops then do we take for our small-scale farming. And there are key things that every farmer who has visited us today should go home with. One, which crop are you choosing and why? And here the answers are that the crop you choose should be drought resistant if you are within yatta. Should be fast maturing, fast growing and maturing, so that it can mature within the short periods of rain that we get in this region. And thirdly, should be high yielding, so that you get also yield. And we are advising all the farmers, everybody who has come today, before you buy seeds, not just buy seeds from any shop, buy certified seeds from the authorized seed sellers in Kenya. Every farmer clearing a small part of land must also embrace the uniqueness of conserving the environment. Look at the trees you can see around us. They may look like just beautiful trees along the crop, but they are not. This is deliberately done as a way of climate change advocacy, that we are trying to make sure that the bare land is covered with trees. And from these trees that we have, you can harvest firewood from the branches. The leaves falling down, as you can see, will form a unique humus cover that can be combined down in the soil to make the soil fertile. After 10 years, these trees will be harvested for timber and make money. And then above all, they act as windbreakers. They make us have good gas exchange. And if you are here, you never say that there is deforestation. There's no damage of the environment, and we are taking care of Mother Nature's soil so that it can serve us for 30 years, 50 years, until the next generations and generations to come, that we can hand over the product to them to continue using.